Hi, so this week in math, we are going to be working with measurement. We're mainly going to be doing some word problems. We're not going to actually do a ton of measuring, but I want to tell you before we get started, so we're going to do some measurement word problems. Today, we're going to be solving for the missing measurement. But before I do that, there are a couple of things that we're going to sort of skip over because I know a lot of you guys don't have yardsticks, and we would need yardsticks for the continuation of the measuring. So I'm just going to give you some information and hopefully that will help you as we kind of go along. It's something that you do need to sort of memorize and remember how to do. So let me show you really quick. Okay, so something your parents can probably go over with you too is that, we had last week, we mainly were working with 12 inches, right? So 12 inches is what we call a foot. So 12 inches, this ruler, my wooden ruler, 12 inches is 1 foot. So put that in your memory and remember that, because in America, this is the system of measurement that we use, right? So 12 inches is 1 foot. Well, if I put 3 feet together, so you can see I have it lined up on my measuring tape here. If I went 1, and here's the 12 to the 24, 2, and then the 24, to the 36, I've got now 1 yard. If we were at school, I would have lots of yardsticks for us to be using. So 36 inches, that's 12 plus 12 plus 12. This whole thing, sorry it's hard for you to see, is a yard. So a yard is pretty big. It's basically 3 of your rulers end to end. So please remember, 12 inches is a foot. 3 feet are there. When you put 3 feet together, or 3 of your 12-inch rulers, you get 1 yard. Okay? I apologize that we can't do more with that, but I don't want your parents to have to go out and buy a yardstick. Anyway, so what we are going to work on is we're going to move on along, and we're going to be working with feet and yards today, but we're not going to measure feet and yards. We are just going to do some missing measurements, and then we're going to do a little word problem with that. And this is going to be very similar to the Google Doc that I put on Google Classroom, okay? This looks very similar. This is the problem set. This is part of what you would have had if we had had real school. So I'm going to use number bonds as my strategy. If you have a different strategy you want to use, I'm not going to be really picky about that. But when we find missing numbers, we want to think about which one's the part and which one's the whole. We know that in a number bond, the whole is usually up here. Sometimes these are on their side and you'll see, but usually you can tell both of these are coming out of the whole number up here. So whole, part, part. So take a look at this first problem. It says 32 feet plus something gives me 87 feet. Well, what is the whole number? So it kind of, with addition, these two pieces are being put together to make the whole. So 87 goes up here in the top. That's the whole number. I have this part, 32. I am missing a part. When we have a whole number, we can subtract one part to get the other. So I'm going to set my problem up vertically. Sorry, there's a shadow. 87, take away 32. We haven't done this in a while. 7 take away 2 is 5. 8 take away 3 is also 5. So now I know that 55 goes in for this part. So 32 plus 55 equals 87. Letter B. Now this is different. Now we have a subtraction problem. When we have subtraction, the schema that I have for that, so again, I'm going to use a number bond, is that we always start with the whole. We take out a part to find the other part. So I can go ahead and put 68 as my whole number. When I subtract 29, it will give me this part. So let's do that. I think we're going to have to regroup. 60, I really don't like this shadow. 68 minus 29. Oh my goodness. Can I just do 9 take away 8? No! 8 is too small. I need to come and I need to decompose, right? So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take a 10 away, because this is 6 tens. I move that 10 over here. Now I have an 18, because 10 and 8 is 18. 18 take away 9 is 9. 5 take away 2 is 3. So the other little part here is 39. So 39 feet. And I forgot to put feet up here. Let me fix that. Last one. We have something take away a part equals a part, because I know in subtraction, remember what we just said? Look at this one. This is the whole number. We always have to start with the whole when we subtract. So again, we don't know that this time. So I'm going to leave this one blank, and I'm going to put 43 down here. 18. Well, for both of these, we were missing a part, so we subtracted. But look how this one is different. We're missing the whole number. If we add these two up, boop, boop, they give us the whole. So let's add 43. Ooh, we are going to have to compose a 10, because look, 3 and 8 is too many. What's 3 plus 8? 8, 9, 10, 11. The 1 can stay, but that 10's got to go. It's got to go to the tens place. 4, 5, 6. 61 feet. So if you like that strategy, if that helps you kind of know whether you should add or subtract, please use it. One more time. When we subtract, we start with the whole, and then part, part, whole, part, part. Okay? I'll put a picture of this up on Dojo in case that helps you. Now, number 4 is a little bit different. Tommy and Martha both built fences around their properties. Tommy's fence is 54 yards long. Martha's fence is 29 yards longer than Tommy's. How long is Martha's fence? Gotta figure this out, this one. Well, what I do know, Tommy's fence is 54 yards long. Martha's fence is 29 yards longer. There's my good math word here. That means, and you can see by the picture, her fence is bigger. So this number is going to be larger than 54. So I bet if I took 54 and added 29, I would probably get the size of Martha's fence. So let's do that. 54 plus 29. And you can see here I'm going to have to compose a 10. It's going to be too big. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The 3 can stay. That 10's got to go. That 10 comes over here. 5 plus 2 is 7. Plus a 10, or plus 1, is 8. So Martha's fence is 83 yards. How long is Martha's fence? 83 yards. What is the total length of both fences? So let's add 83 and 54. 83, 54. Oh, look at that. I don't have to compose a 10. 3 plus 4 is 7. 8 plus 5. Ooh, I do have to compose there. Is 13. Carry that 10 or compose that 10. 137. So 137 yards, okay? Your Google Doc looks almost identical to this with different numbers. So I will put a picture of this on Dojo, and I forgot to put my whole number up there after I figured it out. So number bond strategy, if you like it, down here, think through the word problem. You can use the cube strategy. I used it a little bit. It's going to be hard with your Google Doc. That's why I'm not pushing it right now. So anyway, I hope you have fun with math today. Bye.